Hello there, it's James again. I'm going to tell you about my experience of printing this 3D ant using a cheapish additive layer printer. Obviously you can use those liquid type printers that are really advanced at the moment. But I'm speaking in 2015, so the stuff that's accessible to us and the stuff you could probably most likely afford if you're a normal kind of person is that you're going to afford the additive layer type printer that makes layers. And it's good, but then complex objects like this are very hard to print, and often you have to split them up in parts, and then again you have to cut them off and then glue them back. But I wanted to make this as one whole piece because I want to consider making it quite a lot, and I don't want to be gluing it around and stuff. You might disagree with the process and say that it's best to glue it, but I'll show you my experience anyway using this, and you can make your own conclusions. So here's the ant. I actually made the base for the printing in 3ds Max. It turned out easier than actually the base in Cura. I'm going to go to Cura, the setup thing. Make sure you've got the right machine if you're using this. Then load model. Go to STL. That's going to be too big because it's too big. Scale is too big, so I'm going to take it down. So the size, it's 45, let's say. So here's the ant with the base. Go to view mode, layers. Layers are really good because they tell you how it's going to print up layer by layer. You know, it shows you, and you can get an idea of what's going to go wrong. So let's take it down. So that's the base that I made in Max already. And I made this for a reason because it was more sturdy than the base you get in the support base. The platform edition Raft here wasn't really working. And as you can see, using Cura, you can get the idea of how it's going to print up and up. So here, as it prints the feet, if it didn't have this base or raft, you can see it more easily again here, then the base and the feet get nudged by the leg. So every time the leg, every time the nozzle hits the leg, it might just even pit. I was doing prints where one of these legs was just getting picked up with the nozzle, and the leg was stuck on the nozzle. So this base really gives it holds the legs in place, so you don't get spaghetti junction mess ups. So it goes up and up and up. And here you can see the support type. This is vital. And it makes a lot of supports if you're just going to do this as one piece, because you can see as it starts the body area, it's going to support that. If not, it'd be in the air. It would mess up and make the spaghetti again. That's it all done in its entirety, and that's the print. And then you're going to have to cut out this green stuff. Yeah, but at the same time, once you've done that, it's all one piece. You don't have to glue it together. And here are the final results. This printer was quite not very high resolution layer, so the layer was, that's like, the high resolution, the smaller the layer, so you don't get these contours going on. But having said that, it's okay. They look okay. They look quite kind of gnarly, I guess, or rough. But I like that effect because it's kind of artsy. It's kind of artistic. It looks almost like a sort of cheap die-cast metal thing. And of course, you can go and get this done as a lost wax cast. As I say, it depends on the effect you're trying to get. If you're trying to get a better effect, obviously use a high-resolution printer or use one of the really cutting-edge ones that uses liquid and stuff at the moment. So there you go. So thanks very much. But all I'm just saying is that you can get these complex prints even on something like an Ultimaker, which are good, but they're not going to give you the precision printing stuff. So thanks very much for listening, and be sure to check out my my website, jamesabelart.com, and also you can press like here and comments and stuff like that. And also check out my website for my art stuff, because I like to show you my process. That's the whole reason why I do these tutorials and information videos, because I like to share what I learn through my arts, and hopefully you can use it for your art and your creative projects. Alright, so I hope to speak soon, and bye for now.